What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? It's the almighty DJ CJ Flash back with a brand new episode, a live episode that is, of I Remember That Song. And here, right now, is our host, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jerry Dove.
CJ Flash, what's going on? I know we're live because right as we were counting down, my dog is barking. I dropped my phone. So that shows you we're a live show because I would have started all over if we could have. But we're here now, and look at this behind me here. What's that?
What? It's your birthday.
Yeah, go, put that on Sherry because she put that there and wouldn't let me take it down. But yeah, I'm blessed to be here for another year. I'm blessed to be here with all of you tonight for IRTS. It's I Remember That Song, the online version of it. Me and my friends sitting around talking about music and what it means to us. Can you bring my friends up so I can say hello to everybody, please? Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going on, family?
What's happening?
I'm doing just fine. Thank you very much. Very much.
Okay, very much.
Very much.
I see special balloons behind you, sir.
Well, it's my birthday. I'm blessed, like I said, to be here for another year. I've been telling people all day long, if God allowed me to get through 2020, it's because He got plans for me in 2021. So
absolutely,
I'm gonna try to make Him proud. Here I am.
Here you is. All right.
And here you guys are. Let's start up in the left-hand corner. In my left-hand corner, Mr. Big Russ, Mr. Russell Gatewood, one half of the world famous. Been doing music for over 25 years in the Bay. He is a T-shirt guru.
Like that.
He's a T-shirt guru. What's going on, Russ?
What's going on, man? How you doing, man, on your special day? I'm honored to be part of your special day.
Well, you are. Thank you. Don't get started.
Oh, he's verklempt.
I get all flummoxed when y'all start saying stuff.
Okay,
that's
look,
nice.
You're wearing mauve.
Yeah, that's more like the Russell I know.
There
that's
you go.
Like it.
Yes.
There he is.
Go ahead, just jab me like that.
Mauve
What's the shirt you got on tonight, brother?
Mauve is an anti-flummox color, so you're okay.
Okay. Okay. What do you got on? What do you got on? Is that Stax?
I should have worn mauve. I wasn't thinking.
Stop it.
Stax
Records.
Stax Records.
That's nice. You been to Memphis? I went down to Memphis.
Actually, my father's family is from Memphis.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I saw Stax Records while I was there. Miss Tracy Anderson is the CEO of Plush Life Media. How you doing, Tracy?
I'm doing all right, sir. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Birthday.
Thank you very much. You got the hair whip tonight. An animal print. You working it? Okay. And the feather thing. There you go. Love that.
The birthday.
Ryan Nicole. Yeah, okay. The birthday hair. Ryan Nicole is here as well.
I need a hand signal. I need something.
You don't have one?
Or a T-shirt or something. I need a brand. Okay.
Your brand is your beautiful face, honey.
Well, thank you.
Plus, you got lights.
I do have lights. Look, I got a new class. I'm trying to be like my big sis Tracy.
Do it again.
We're doing light show vibes.
Nice.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
Thank you very much. And that is your new thing. You're the light lady, the light show or something like that. We'll work on that. CJ Flash is the musical director of IRTS, and I remember that song and pretty much the music director of my life. How you doing, CJ?
Wow, I'm fantastic. That's a hell of a statement. I'm happy to accept that statement.
If you're gonna call me the man, the myth, the legend, I got to give it right back. So
you are truly the man, the myth, the legend. And Jerry, happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
You want to know a funny story about these balloons? See, I never buy my brother's birthday is 8 days ago, so we're the same age for 8 days, right? And so I never buy him anything. At this point in our life, we don't need nothing. Just not.
Right.
Pound, happy birthday, keep it moving. This year I went and bought him this gigantic balloon right here. Surprised him. He came home, it's in his room, it's taking up half the room and all like that. So 8 days later, he gives it back to me for my birthday. So there it is. I think we've got a new tradition in the family with the balloons right there. So
It's good it still had air in it.
Oh yeah,
Right.
this thing's gonna last. I'm hoping it lasts till mid-February so I can give it back to Sherry for her birthday in February.
There you go.
Well, if one of y'all got a birthday between now and then, you might be seeing it. You never know.
Lord.
That's a surprise.
A deflated donut. No, thank
That's a
you.
surprise.
Pass the balloon.
All right, so tonight's show is all about Curtis Mayfield.
All right.
A couple of weeks ago, we talked about Curtis. I said, we should do like a whole show on him. And because he always comes up when we have a conversation about music, he always comes up in the lounge. He deserves a whole show. So we're going to talk about Curtis Mayfield tonight. Everybody okay with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. All right. So DJ Flash, you ready to kick it off?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
We got to stop from messing up the land. When what we understand, this is a lesson of the chance. Everybody, it's a future shock.
Future Shock, they came out solo joint came out like mid 70s or something like that.
Yeah.
That was a different sound for Curtis after doing so many of those beautiful love songs and everything. But I liked it. That's a Soul Train kind of a beat.
Mm-hmm.
Why you shaking your head, Russ? What you shaking your head for? Go ahead, Russ.
There's just so I'm excited about this show.
Okay.
I don't know where Flash is going to go, but I know it's going to be something hot. Curtis is one of my favorite. He's one of my father's favorite artists, and hence became one of my favorite artists just by osmosis because I was always in the house, always in the car on the 8-track, always on KDIA everywhere I went. So I'm really excited about the show. So everything he plays, I'm gonna love. So
Okay,
I'm just shaking my head because I just can't. I'm loving that song. I'm already can't wait for the next one.
Ryan Nicole, Tracy, you guys know that song at all? Anybody sample that?
I know the song. I will say, and I'm sure somebody sampled it. It's been Curtis similarly has been kind of the backdrop soundtrack kind of a lot of my uncle's rooms and lifestyles and all of that. And so I know the music. I'm really interested to ask a lot of questions because I feel like Curtis is I don't know why I feel like he's such a heady artist. Like, he's intellectual. The music is simple and complex. He's a proverbial artist, is what I'll say. He's got a simplicity about him, but it's very complex. And I'm really listening to it as a musicologist and looking forward to hearing all you guys' discussion about it. Not just the memories, but breaking it down.
Right on. Tracy Anderson.
When I listen to that song, I definitely think of the era. So I think about the clothes. I think about just the mindset. I think about house parties with blue lights. I think about, obviously all of that was before I was born, but when you look
but
at
it was when you were
movies,
conceived.
Oh, I was conceived. Yeah, I could probably blame Uncle Curtis for
blame Uncle Curtis. Tracy Curtis Anderson.
You know what I'm saying?
At a blue light house party. Let's make a baby. Come on.
They sent all the kids to the room, what I mean? And they playing dominoes and whatever.
That color light. What is the light? That
yeah, that light right there. Yeah.
That light right there.
Right.
You conceived at a Big Wiz party.
Okay.
Hopefully, it looks like she won. Mom won.
Mom won. Somebody won. I don't think a wild one.
Somebody won.
Yeah. All right, CJ Flash, you're off to a good start, brother. Keep it going.
All right.
Now listen, was that start? Did the start of that song that had to be part of it? It sounded like a song I've heard. The start, just the intro.
Tell me what you want.
There
from
you go.
me.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Total.
Yes, nice.
Yeah, what I like about that though is that the break that they use for Total is like on the 2 and the 4.
Yeah.
Where he went was like on the 1 and the 3.
Yeah.
That's so tight.
Totally different how they did it. Yeah.
Yeah, they freaked it. He freaked it.
Okay, I'm gonna do real quickly. I'm gonna be like the guys on the Versus thing. I'm gonna say hello and thank you to Bridget and Teresa, Michael Baldwin, and Michael Ward for saying happy birthday. Okay, thank you.
Nice.
There you go. You're gonna have that.
Should have put a money
night.
app. Should have put a cash app up. But anyway,
It's never too late. It's never too late.
well, by all means. I mean, you know,
What's the cash app?
I don't have a cash app.
Gerald,
Can I give you my Zelle account or something like that?
No,
My phone number.
Man.
you don't want to do that.
not your phone number.
Again, I wasn't thinking.
All right.
Email address.
We'll get it before the end of the show. We'll
figure
have
out.
something
Let's
dropped.
do that. Let's do that.
Maybe a penny slot machine. We'll set something up for you, bro.
Western
take-
Union.
There you go.
Western Union.
There you go.
I see what you're doing there. All right, DJ Flash, tell us about that song though by Curtis is part of it though. Tell us about that.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's Right On for the Darkness. Curtis Mayfield put that together in 70, I think. Yeah, 70.
I know that year, 70.
And it was
73.
Was it 73?
Mhm.
73. So the best part is that it's acoustic and then all the orchestration comes in. For me, I like how he built the structure of it. I remember the song before I heard it sampled with Total, but overall, I think Total brought that back out for DJs to start digging for that record.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and just the name of the song that's deep.
Yeah,
right on for the darkness.
Yeah, Curtis
you
makes a lot of mistakes.
I love that, man. I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, keep it going, brother. Keep it going.
We're a winner, and never let anybody say, well, you can't make it, cause some people mind is in your way. No more tears do we cry, and we have finally dried our eyes, and we're moving on up. Moving on up. Lord have mercy, we're moving on up. Moving on up. We're living proof and all's alert that we're two from the good black girl, and we're a winner. And everybody knows the truth. We just
keep on pushing. You guys catch that part with the ladies? All right, now suck it to me, baby.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that song a lot.
You think she ever would have thought she would have been on the record doing that?
Well, you know they always say it loud because you might be on the record. That's what they always say.
On the record, girl.
You won't get a check, but you'll be on the record.
Okay.
We're a Winner. It's probably one of my favorite songs by him. It's definitely in the top 5, just because I love the groove of it. Oh yeah. I just love the groove. I love the message. I love his vocals on it. And if you see a video, the impressions, they didn't dance a whole lot, but they were dancing like your uncles, and they just just did this kind of thing like that. And it was just kind of cool the way they were doing it. So I love a lot about that song. I really do.
Mm-hmm. I definitely think of maybe like an outdoor concert in Los Angeles or something like that, and just a sea of beautiful, beautiful faces and beautiful afros. You know, I wish I could go back in time and have experienced something like that to see them. You know,
you can if you know what, if you just put in watch the entire watch stats, and you will have a moment.
Watch that is a moment. I agree. Yeah. I agree. It is, but I can't imagine what it would have been like to just be immersed in that spirit and that energy amongst all the people. You know, all the people.
Yes.
You know, it just had to be something else that time.
Yeah. Well, youngsters, since I'm a little older than you youngsters, I can tell you what it was like to a certain extent. It was really cool.
Pull up your rug.
We all had our afros. Everybody's wearing the little tank tops. Okay. Everybody was, I mean, spitting all over myself now. See,
Don't be sitting, Jerry. Wait a minute.
everybody was cool. Everybody was cool, and just looked like everybody was there just to have fun, man. And there was no trouble. There was no posing. You know, just it was a good time. 70s parties and high school and all that kind of stuff was a very fun time. A very fun time. That's all I can say. I think that me and my friends Tommy Moon and yes, some members of the foundation, we made the first wet naps. Because what we would do, we go to the house parties, we take a baggie and put some Kleenex in it and just soak it with cologne and then close the baggie up. And then halfway through the night, we go out and pass it around and freshen up like that. So I think we made wet naps. I really do.
A community cologne wet nap.
Well, yeah.
Listen here, though. That's not a bad idea. That's not wet naps because y'all wasn't getting clean. You were still funky.
Yeah,
and
I'm
nasty.
still funky.
What?
That was masking the funk.
Yeah, just masking the funk. But that's not a bad idea, Jerry.
Thank you very
I
much.
can't
Thank
believe
you.
you walked around with a sandwich bag with high karate in it. I cannot believe at every party.
Believe it, bro.
Yeah, go to party with a sandwich bag with high karate.
Believe it. Believe it.
Karate cheat rack.
Brute by Fabergé, English leather, all that stuff. And it wasn't even a Ziploc bag. It probably was just a fold-over sandwich bag.
It
You know,
wasn't
filled with cologne.
It wasn't
That was
with
nasty,
cologne, and
but
then
it was smart. That's
kept
smart.
it in the
Boy.
car and passed it around.
Good
Okay,
ingenuity at its
Good ingenuity, for real.
good
Thank you
ingenuity.
very much.
What was that?
Thank you very much.
Avon? It was Avon. That's what it was. It wasn't high karate.
We did all that. We did it. And I'm sure I'm not alone out there.
I think you are. I think you're pretty
Okay.
alone.
Just you and the foundation and a baggie.
Me and the foundation and yeah, that was it. Okay.
I hope everybody had their own wet nap. That's all I got to say.
You pass it around. That was that.
Yeah, was it a community wet nap?
Well, didn't you drink out the same bottle back in the day? That
Oh,
was
Jesus,
pre-COVID
man.
and pre-COVID.
By the time the wet nap get to you, it's all dirty.
idea I had it first. You know, you just refold it from the inside out, you know, and just take it
That's
like
love.
that.
Y'all love each other.
I'm thinking I shouldn't have told y'all that.
Your brothers.
I should have kept that one to myself. Inside voice, inside voice.
Keep sharing. Keep sharing.
Wow.
Hey, let me pass one to Russell. Here, Russ. Here's a wet nap here.
Right.
Pass one. Here's
We pass it to Ryan. Wait, Ryan. You got it, Ryan.
Get that.
Ryan,
Get
grab
that.
it. Ryan. There you go.
I got it. Thank you.
Pass it up.
Another
That's
one.
it.
Sorry about
See?
that.
That's
okay.
it.
Okay.
Thank you.
DJ. There you go.
There you go.
You
Okay.
got it?
Thank
All right.
It's
You
not
got
like
it.
we're putting it under our arms or nothing like that. I mean, what's wrong with that? You know?
Hey, look.
Here, Russ.
Hey, you-
And then you put it back in the bag, and you know.
little dab will do you.
That's
That
right.
was good.
Can we play another song, please?
No. Jerry Dub, this is your life.
Keep on pushing. I've got to keep on pushing. I can't stop now. Move up a little higher. Some way or somehow. 'Cause I've got my strength. And it don't make sense not to keep on pushing.
Keep on pushing. Who wants to go first? I love that song too.
Okay, here's my question.
All right.
It was amazing song.
Mhm.
Great lyrics, of course, right? I'm so enamored by Curtis Mayfield because he's not like, in my opinion, he's not, Marvin Gaye, singing style. He's not even Smokey Robinson. He's not your singer, right? But he taps into a feeling. That song taps into a feeling. What is it? What is it to that?
Okay,
One of my questions.
I'm going to equate it for you.
Okay, please.
Generationally, I'm going to equate it. And it might be sacrilege to some people, but no, he wasn't the greatest singer. But his falsetto, you could say his falsetto and his production skills could put him on par with what Pharrell is trying to create with his falsetto and his production skills. So he has he has an instrument. It's not classic, but it's an instrument that works for him. and it speaks to everybody who he's trying to touch.
That's brilliant.
That's well said. Very well said.
I know he earned him a wet nap.
Take this wet nap.
Get that wet nap right quick.
I should not have told you that. Oh, I should have kept that to myself.
Well, Jerry, we have a surprise, man. This is somebody in the background.
Singing in the
Oh
background.
yeah. This is a renegade show. We took over the situation, and we got a surprise face that's getting ready to come up to say hello.
Okay. I am not the father.
You're the father, man.
Hey.
Antione.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dove.
That's right. What's going on, my man?
I'm feeling better. How you feeling?
But you know, it's funny. I was talking to Andre today, a Vegas guy, because me, Andre, and Antoine always go to Vegas for March Madness. At least we used to. And he was asking if we were going to go this year. I'm like, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know. So your name came up today.
Yeah.
I ain't going,
man. I don't know if we can go to Vegas. I don't know.
Not for March Madness. Yeah, not for March Madness.
Yeah,
we gotta stop everything. Tracy, could you pass my brother Antoine a wet nap, please?
Oh, Antoine, we were saving this for you. First, let me use it first.
Let me hand you one.
What is
Hold
it?
on.
Okay. Let me get it for
I'm
Ryan.
passing you a wet nap.
I'm not going to tell the story again.
There
If he
you
didn't
go.
catch,
There you go.
if he didn't catch the story, he don't
You got
know
it.
because I'm not going
Naps.
to.
Oh Lord.
I'm not going to repeat the
There
story.
You gotta take a wet nap.
Now you have to tell the story of the wet nap. What you
Just a
talking
dabble,
about?
do you?
All I
Just
was
use
telling him is that Ryan was asking him what it was like to be in the 70s and going to parties. And I was telling him when we was in high school, what we would do is we would go to a house party, and me and my boys from the foundation would take like a Kleenex and soak it with cologne and put it in a baggie. And then at some different parts throughout the party, we would go outside and freshen up and pass it around. That's all I was saying.
Zoom in on Antoine's face.
So I'm thinking,
What in the
I'm thinking
world is
I hear there's
we were the
somebody else
first
that
ones
knows
to come
about
up
the
with
wet
a.
naps. There's
Huh?
somebody
You was
else
the
that
first.
knows about the wet naps that's in the back. I gotta go
Oh,
ahead.
for real? Bring them in so they can
Oh,
speak
no.
to the wet nap
What?
situation.
I'm just
That
saying.
could only be. Okay. Kyle Newport. What's that, Kyle? You don't know nothing about no wet naps, bro.
No, I don't, Jerry. That's the first time I've ever heard that.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you on that. Jeez.
So all I was saying, Antoine, is that we were the first people to invent wet naps, and they made fun of that for some reason. I don't know why.
So that was
wet naps.
What is that?
All
Tulare game.
But first of all,
Tommy
the
Moon.
most important part is what cologne were you wearing?
Well, Russell named a few that were on point.
My vote was it was that English leather from Avon, or it could have been High Karate.
Karate.
Or Brute by Fabergé. Brute by
Brute
Fabergé.
by Fabergé, boy.
That was the one.
Man. All right, brother. Well, yeah. I mean, those days are gone. Okay.
Hopefully.
Thankfully.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Saying, man.
COVID brought to you by the Foundation Wet Nap.
Way before COVID. We were
Oh,
just
man.
young little
that's
high
classic.
school boys going to a party in Merced trying to impress the girls, man.
That's
Okay,
impressive.
all right.
You made
Well,
it
how do you
impressive.
feel, man? How do you feel it's your birthday? This show is, dedicated to you, I'm assuming. So, happy birthday. How do you feel?
Actually, it's not dedicated to me because I didn't think about that, but it turns out they're sneaking some stuff in on me. So I feel good, man. I feel good. I'm around a lot of my friends and family. I miss a lot of my friends and family, but I'm blessed to be here another year and just thankful, man. Thankful.
Absolutely.
Yes,
That's
thank
good, man. Yeah, well, blessings, of course, your birthday. Celebrate all month, all year, all
That's what I
whatever
do.
the things that you do. Yeah. Celebrate
All
one
the
day.
time.
All
the
the
time.
time, brother. You know
All
what
the
I'm
time.
saying?
Kyle Newport, what's good with you, man? Are you growing your hair out or what's that underneath your cap, man? Looks
Hey,
like you're growing
brother,
a shag.
it's my COVID cut.
Yeah, I can see that. You got a
It's that
shag.
simple.
Your
I
hair
don't
is
trust them.
matching.
They probably don't trust me. So
But you good though? You good?
very good, very, very good.
Okay.
Good.
I still want to get you on the show talking about concerts and stuff like that. So when you're ready, I just put you right on the spot just now.
That we can talk about it. I hope people can remember back when we used to have them.
Now, what are those?
I know.
Concerts. Yeah. Wow. What a concept. Wow. Okay.
It's like a wet nap. I don't know.
Wow.
Hasn't been invented.
So since you guys like a wet nap, I heard you. So since you guys have taken over the show, are we still playing music, or are we just?
Yeah, we're still playing music.
Okay, because you know
We're passing the wet nap to you, sir, to go ahead and continue with the hosting.
I'm good right now. Go ahead, CJ Flash, please.
Hush now, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up toward your destination. Though you may find from time to time complication.
All right. Let's move on up. Hey, Kyle Newport, the concert promoter. You've been in the game a long time. Did you ever work with Curtis Mayfield back in the day?
Wow. Not quite that old, Jerry.
He didn't
Wow.
pass that long ago. Remember, he was still doing shows towards the end of
It's
his life.
Kyle Newport, not Kyle Kirshner.
Don Kirshner. Okay, again, that's a 70s joke. Nobody don't get that. So
No, I never had the opportunity, never had the pleasure.
okay. All right.
Enjoyed him from afar.
I think it is a shame that today's generation does not know how to appreciate artists and musicians like, Curtis Mayfield. I mean, it's beautiful. I'm pretty sure to us, it just, when you hear that music, it takes you back to a time of just, power and elegance and soul. But, today's generation, they don't have that, which I feel sorry.
You're right. One of the benefits that, everybody had back in the day was hearing him on the radio. They were just talking about hearing Curtis's songs on KDIA, and I've not ever heard a Curtis Mayfield song on the radio. Not once.
Right. Yeah.
I've heard the Superfly,
Not even.
now and then you'll hear that.
Yeah, maybe a break or something, but yeah.
Right. But for the most part, we just don't hear it.
Yeah,
Right.
You're right. You're right.
But even though you don't hear it on the radio, you still appreciate the music because it was played
Absolutely.
in every household. So you
Absolutely.
learned how to appreciate that music. Today's generation, you could put it on and, man, who is that? What is that? Why is that old music on? And all this other stuff that you hear. Just, they don't have the appreciation that we have.
And then they hear a little hook or hear a beat, and they say, "Wait a minute, run that part back."
Yeah.
Right.
Run that part back.
Right.
What I agree, it's been sampled. He's been sampled. His songs or his songs he produced have been sampled over. What was that number I threw out there? 1,250 times.
Yeah. It's wild.
Wow.
But you probably have heard so many songs that he's produced also, and you've heard songs in films. When you watch old films, you're like, oh, he was everywhere. He was everywhere.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
What's
CJ,
that?
what you got on that song?
Don't answer that, Boone. He was in Let's Do It Again. He produced the Staple Singer song. Let's Do It Again.
Yeah.
He was everywhere.
Piece of the action. I
Yeah.
mean, you name it.
Yeah,
He
piece of the action.
was there. He was there.
And to our special guests, I know you guys did not plan to stay the whole show. So if ever you have to leave, just let me know. No problem at all. But we just wanted to surprise my friend.
Antoine's here for the whole show. All the show.
Oh, the show.
Antoine looked like he got some lights working behind him too.
Antoine, lights?
You got special effects back there, Antoine? What's up?
No, there is no special effects. That is called a television.
There's somebody in your house.
Are you pulled up? It's pulled up over
Either
there.
that or tow truck.
No special
Television.
effects. You think that's strobe light going on over there. Nah, man. No, it's called TV.
The TV's on. Okay. It
Oh,
looked like there was
right.
some movement back there. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Right. Hey, but
All right, so
don't
look,
say that,
Trace-
man, because I will get off this street real fast if you see somebody behind me. I'm telling you right
Well,
now.
leave it on so we can tell the police what they look like.
All right, it's time to go.
Okay.
Man.
CJ's like, Tracy Anderson, are you ready to provide us with some entertainment news?
No, but I guess so. I'm gonna go ahead on and make that happen and everything. Well, listen, one of the things that I find to be very interesting is one of our own Bay Area. I don't want to call her a diva, but one of our gems from the Bay Area was newly appointed to CEO of Ebony and Jet magazine, our very own Michelle Gee.
Yeah.
And so we should all celebrate her. She is from the Bay Area.
Turn up.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you know,
Yes,
I gotta show y'all something. Keep talking.
Yeah. So I'm very excited for her.
I'm so excited.
She's from Oakland. Yeah, she's from Oakland. And now is the CEO of Ebony and Jet. And so I'm really hoping that she can just go in there, refresh that brand, because those brands are so historic for us. We need to keep those things going.
Absolutely.
Isn't that beautiful? Look at that.
I made it. Me and Michael made it in the Jet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, where are we? There we are. That's Jet. Getting in the Jet magazine is an all-time high for Black
Yes, it
folks.
is.
Absolutely.
Macklemore.
What you say?
Who the photographer was?
Now, listen, another bit of entertainment news. I know everyone has gone to go see Sylvie's Love. Not gone to. I'm sorry, that was a flashback. But if you have not seen Sylvie's Love yet, I want to just, put a quick little plug out there. You should definitely go see that. It's on Amazon Prime, so definitely check that out. It's a beautiful movie, perfect for the whole family. Another movie that I'm very excited about is the Regina King movie, One Night in Miami. Now, I am guilty. I have not seen it yet, but it is a beautiful, beautiful piece. And so we want to encourage people to go, I keep saying go. Can you tell I want to go somewhere? I want to get out of the house.
Yeah.
Go to Netflix, y'all. Go to
Go to the living room.
Ready for this pandemic to be over. Let's just go.
Oh my God. So go to the living room and make sure that you go see One Night in Miami. And that is, again, produced by Regina King. And it features our very
directed by Regina as well.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. And it features our own Amar Khalil from the Bay Area. He had a part in the movie.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, so I'm very proud of you, Amar.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see that movie. So, and I'm sure some of you have already seen it.
Yeah, it's great.
Another bit of news is that Drake has officially become the first artist to pass 50 billion Spotify streams.
What? Aubrey Graham?
You know what I'm saying? And I wish I put the picture up because the beard game is kind of right. I'm like, okay, Drake.
Aubrey is he's the progenitor of the beard gang. He started this whole thing.
I wasn't aware. I didn't know.
It's like I'm not even here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Right, okay.
I mean, I'm just making observations and whatnot. But yeah, unofficial reports being trickled out just a few days ago. And Drake.
If I may interrupt for a moment, if I may
interrupt.
interrupt, I think what Russ is trying to say is that he has a beard, and when he comes back on, if you would just kind of quietly acknowledge it and act like it's natural. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I got oil too. Okay.
I got oil.
And so what happened was, Russell, don't take his beard off.
Your beard looks so good. Did you start the beard?
I did. It was me, Moses, and Joshua. We all got together and said, yo, we should just let this grow.
Yeah,
Right.
that's nice.
And you have inspired, the younger generation, like Drake, right?
Like Drake, clearly.
There
Oh,
would be no Drake had it not been for Russell. Somebody pass him a wet nap. Pass him a wet nap.
Can I get a wet nap?
I grew up here because of Russ.
There we go.
Is this it?
No.
That brother
Kleenex,
got
not
paper.
toilet paper.
He
Kleenex.
got toilet paper and some
There's something
cologne.
wrong with using toilet paper,
You
man.
gotta start how you can start.
Come
okay?
on, man.
Baby steps.
Oh man.
Who invited him again?
We're
Who invited him?
much. So that was your entertainment segment. That's all I got. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
Gary, I'm going to say goodbye. Happy birthday to you and
Thank you very
everybody
much.
on the screen. I miss you, and I hope I see you soon.
Miss you. Be well, Kyle.
Love all you.
Enjoy,
All right.
enjoy. All right, brother.
Keep on watching, though. All right. Toilet
my
paper.
goodness.
Come on,
Brother
man.
got toilet paper and cologne. Dang.
If he had brought out some high karate, then it definitely would have been some bow down moment to get to high karate. CJ Flash, keep going with some music, though, please. Yeah.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that letter in the alley. I'm the doctor when in need. Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man.
Yes. Dondria Morgan. Y'all know Dondria Morgan? She was asking me the other day if Pusha Man was one of the first rap songs.
Oh,
No.
Because Curtis was doing that, man. I'm your mama,
people have
I'm
been
your
rapping.
daddy.
They've been rapping like
brother
that.
in the alley.
But it's definitely. I mean, you can't not say it's a rap song.
Yeah, that's a high. I mean, and of course the pimps and the hustlers love that song even now.
Right, right.
Yes,
It's a
we
cold
do.
song.
So yeah, it's very cold.
What was that? What was that?
Nice.
Yes, mom.
Well played.
Yeah. So let's talk about that song. That song was an important part of that movie. It was an important part of the time. Is it like I said, they still will play that song now, and people tell you that's your jam. So tell us, talk about "Pushin' Man" by Curtis Mayfield.
That is East 14th.
yeah, bro.
If a street or a boulevard could have a score, it would be Pusha Man.
Yeah.
The
I was
song-
actually going to vote for San Pablo, but you're right on about that.
I don't know.
So
It's
Ryan,
like-
what lights do you think about when you think about East 14th and San Pablo? What lights should we do?
The red light special.
The red
my dear.
light district.
Red light special. There we go.
I'll tell you what, if you were there for the memories when this song was out back in the day, and you know, I was well, look at G, he put his hand up. But if you were a part of those memories, man, in the back of your mind, all I could see is my uncle, man, with the bell bottoms, with the platform shoes on, different color, whatever vest and a big butterfly collar. And it was a party, and I can just see them out there talking to his friends, man. If you were there for those memories, man, that will always be, you know, etched in your brain. You can never forget it. And it was a good time.
Right.
It was a good time.
It really was.
G, you know all about that, brother.
I do. I was young. I was young, but yeah, I definitely all that. Absolutely, I ain't gonna deny that.
Yeah.
I have a question. Did pimps work in the summer? Did they take the summer off? Because they always wore so many clothes.
No, they wrong.
We don't never take no
Kid
time
layering.
off.
They
A
layer.
lot of layers.
They layer. There's the short set. There's the short set.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
first layer, right?
It's the short set with the Stacey Adams though, and the black socks.
Okay.
Black socks.
The
Okay.
socks that go to the
Man.
knee.
Yes,
yeah,
because they were sheer. They used to call them pimp socks.
Call them pimp socks.
Right.
They call them pimp
Yeah,
socks.
I had
It
pimp
was
socks
cool,
too.
man. It was a trip. Look at some of those old 70s
so
exploitation type movies.
Yeah, I have
You'll
to take
see.
a look. All right, I'll take a look.
So
I
was it real when they had-
I gotta take a moment to be absolutely responsible for just 10 seconds.
Go for it.
Okay.
We are in no way condoning the human trafficking problem that we have in Oakland.
Absolutely not.
No way. I want everybody to know these are jokes. Okay,
Yeah.
we're not taking
Yes.
it lightly at all. I just
No.
want to be responsible for everybody in this room. All right.
Well done, Big Red.
We're
PSA.
speaking to the ladies who volunteered to do that kind of work.
Are we? Okay.
Is that wrong?
Save us, CJ. Save
I
us.
got you covered.
Music always
I
helps.
was like, I'm out.
We were good.
Oh man.
There we go. Oh,
Our days have come, but days of night. Don't put yourself in solitude. Who can I trust with my life when people tend to be so rude? My mama buried in a ghetto. There was no mattress for my head, but no, she couldn't she said. And then she made your own boo. Don't have to explain it all. Boo, don't know how you take it down. Boo, I'm just trying to make it down.
Wow. You know what? I'm saying Kung Fu.
Kung Fu.
Kung Fu.
See, now I said wow because I remember that song only from the Kung Fu part. And so I never really, it's been so long since I listened to the words. I got to go back and hear that whole song now.
I see what you did there. I remember that song. I see what you did.
Branding. Constant branding.
You remember?
But I got to go back and listen to the words on that song because there was a message in there, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was.
He always, that's all he does is
Born
make
in the ghetto, there was no mattress for my head. But no, they couldn't call me Jesus. I wasn't white enough, she said.
Ooh, come on, see?
That's cold.
Hard.
Man.
Wow.
Blooded.
I don't know where the Kung Fu part came in. I'll have to go back and listen to the whole thing. But
Or the white Jesus. That's not in the Bible, but it's okay.
Well, you know.
Well, that was the assumption because the pictures were in the Bible of white Jesus. So
Yeah, you think about James Evans, and they had a picture on the wall, and they had
Ned Wine.
I didn't like that either.
and you know, my girl on Blackish, she's always praying to Black Jesus.
He is. That's right.
Yeah.
He's funny on that
Jennifer
show.
Lewis.
Black baby Jesus.
Yeah.
Good one. All right, so here's a reminder. Since again, you guys didn't seem to look at the email. CJ, you're coming up with the IRTV in 3 minutes. Okay, so play another song in the meantime. All right, go ahead, bro.
Little child running wild. Watch a while. You see, he never smiled. Broken home, father gone, mama tired. So is all alone. Kinda sad, kinda mad. Ghetto child.
All right. I was going to type this, but I'll just say it because we have our private chat here. Y'all know I can see the private chat, right? I see all these. Y'all know I can see what you're typing in. I couldn't even type fast enough to say I'm just bust. They're talking about me, America. They're talking about me in the private chat, America.
We've been over here like,
I know.
Got a whole conversation about me going on over here, and I'm looking like they know I can see this.
With his peppermint tie on.
Thank you. Back to the song. Back to the song.
also cold peppermint tie.
Oh, so cold.
Ghetto child, my guy. Let's get back to Curtis. Yes.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. I still listen to that song today. Like that has not, in my playlist, that still gets played today. I don't change it. Yeah. I go outside, I chill out, I have my favorite beverage, and I get out there and I just chill out, man, listen to the words and just vibe out. I love it.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, what context are people listening to Curtis in? Because it's not music to go to party to. It's not, it's not love, not all of it. Some of it definitely is love music. But what is the context? But I get that. Sitting out on the patio, chilling with a nice beverage. Yeah.
It's just a vibe, it's just a vibe.
Now keep in mind, Antoine lives in San Ramon and he's playing Ghetto Child. Take something up about that, y'all.
I'm like Curtis Mayfield, move on up, brother. Move on
You're like,
up.
what's up, Karen? What's up, Karen?
He's on the patio playing Ghetto Child in San Ramon. But okay.
I didn't know I had to live in the ghetto to appreciate music. My bad. Okay. I moved immediately.
No.
My bad.
No, it's a great song. Great song.
All right.
Karen rolling up a split in the
Ooh,
backyard.
they just coming to me. They just coming to me.
Passing it over the fence.
I didn't know.
All right,
Karen,
CJ,
Karen looked over the hedges and said, "That's my shit."
I'm the coolest brother in my city.
I bet you
That's
are.
right.
You're the only brother in your city.
I love it.
I bet
CJ.
home, bro.
CJ Flash, are you ready for I Remember That
I'm
video
ready.
or IRTV? What you
I
got, bro?
am ready. I got a video from 1907. I'm not going to even tell you when, but you're going to enjoy this. You know why? Because it's the Soul Train.
Okay.
Darkest of night, with the moon shining bright. There's a set going strong, a lot of things going on. The man of the hour has an air of great power. The dudes have envied him for so long. Oh, Superfly, you're gonna make your fortune by. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game you know is do or die. Hard to understand, but a hell of a man. This cat of the slum had a mind, wasn't dumb. But a weakness was shown, cause his hustle was wrong. His mind was his own, but the man lived alone. Ooh, super. You're gonna make your fortune by and by. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game you know is do or die. The game he plays for keys. Hustling times in ghetto streets, trying to get over. That's what they're trying to do, y'all.
That's it. That's it.
Wow. Wow.
I forgot we were doing a show.
I know, right?
I know. I went to get a bowl of cereal.
I forgot we were doing a show.
Man, that was good stuff. That's so classic.
Yeah, that was great. He did an interview with Don Cornelius prior to him performing that song, and he talked a lot about the soundtrack and how the soundtrack actually came to him, because he didn't go after it. They put it in his lap pretty much, and he said one of the sisters asked how long did it take. He said it took about 3 months because the movie wasn't finished, so he had to do the soundtrack in pieces.
Nice.
And even the score in pieces. So took about 3 months to finish because they hadn't finished the film yet and they were still shooting it. But it was a really, really good interview. It was maybe about 5 minutes long or so. They let the audience ask questions and that kind of thing. So
I bet you that was a blessing in disguise for he probably got to go back and touch some songs once he got the fuller context of the film.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't have to rush that process.
right. And I believe there was a scene where he was in the band. He was singing lead on one of the. He was the house band, and he was singing. So that was a good piece that they put in there for that movie. And then he went on to do many other soundtracks after that. Of course, Sparkle, Let's Do It Again. You name it.
Favorite Claudine.
Yeah, Claudine. That's right.
One thing I noticed about his voice, it's got this. He enunciates so well. It's almost like he's speaking instead of singing, you know. And he's got that little whistle in his voice too,
Right.
whistle, which I think is very unique, and I like it a lot. So,
Yeah. No, I was going to say that because most people look like they're singing. He just looks like you said. He's just talking.
Yeah.
You know? So it's beautiful.
Yeah. Who do you think could play him in a movie?
Maybe his son.
My father.
Your father?
Yeah.
He looks just like my. When I would see the album covers, and
you thought that was your father?
There was one that actually I thought it was my dad.
Wow.
But I was really young, and my father's brother. It's a trip because my father's brother was in a gospel group. My mother's father was in a gospel group, and I saw this picture of my father on the album cover, and I said, damn, Dad didn't even tell me he was on it.
Mm,
You know,
wow.
but some of the early pictures or actually the later pictures, I can't say early because of impression stuff, but a lot of the Kurt Tom era pictures of him and pictures of my father in that same period are very, very similar. Glasses, the Sherman Hemsley, the whole thing. The skin tone, even some of the mannerisms. Yeah.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Who could pull him off though? Who could pull him off?
Probably his son.
His son could do it.
His son.
Yeah, his
He
son
an
could do
actor?
it.
All right.
I don't know, but I'm sure he could pull it off.
Well,
They resemble each other.
hey,
Yeah.
Ice Cube's son did it, so you never
Yeah.
know.
True.
Yeah.
That is true.
We have a surprise. Surprise back
Another
here.
surprise. Okay.
Very beautiful lady here. Very, very gorgeous.
I am not the father.
And
me.
so I am going to bring this beautiful queen to the forefront right about now.
Oh, that's my sister. Hey, Glennis.
Oh,
Hey.
Hey,
Terry, what's going on? What are you doing?
I don't know. You know,
You're doing fine. You are doing just fine.
My sister never does this kind of thing. What are you doing? How much did they pay you?
it's a secret.
It's out of the Irish that song budget.
Now here comes Sherry with my lemon meringue pie.
It's a secret, but I'm getting my nails done tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Blow it out,
There you
Jerry.
go.
Blow it out.
Because we don't want the candle to melt in the meringues.
I just want,
I didn't want it to melt that pie.
Glennis has
There
something
you
to
go.
say.
Okay, guys, let's sing. I guess this is a good time to sing, right?
Wait,
Oh, wait, bring the pie back.
wait.
We need the pie. And I
Wait,
want a
what?
piece of pie.
Glennis was trying to say something.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
to you.
What's up with the choir? Happy birthday.
Russell's mic's not even on, man. Come on. Ryan's mic's not
Okay.
on.
Happy
Birthday
birthday
to you.
There's always
Go, Jerry.
Go, Jerry. It's your birthday. Go, Jerry. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go, Jerry.
Go, Jerry. Oh,
It's your birthday.
make it rain on him.
Somebody get him a cologne wipe.
Oh my goodness. Thank y'all. That's always the longest 30 seconds of your life. It's when people are singing happy birthday to you and you're just sitting there like a dope, you know, like, oh.
Miss Louise, is there a special message you want to give your brother?
Well, actually, I wanted to give it to Russ first because Russ, I've done years of getting on Jerry, but you've taken it to a new level. Thank you, my brother.
What? She always liked Michael better than me. That's it.
I'm honored. Thank you, Glennis. I will keep it going. I will keep it going.
I'm telling Mama you said that. That ain't right. That is not right.
But in all honesty, Jerry, happy birthday. I'm so proud of you and you're doing well. Thank you. Love you.
Oh, there you go.
So make me cry.
Made me cry.
Ooh,
got cologne in that Kleenex. So hold on. That's what's happening. I got cologne in the Kleenex.
It's cologne in there.
Cologne in the Kleenex. That's why my eyes are watering up like that.
Go on and take that wet nap.
Wow. Okay. Well, look, we're supposed to go to that commercial right now. So why don't we do that while I tighten myself up a little bit? You got it ready, CJ?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Glennis.
Thanks, Glenn.
IRTS Live is brought to you by United Players. It takes the hood to save the hood. Lifelong medical care, offering high-quality health, dental, and social services to all ages and incomes. This episode is powered by PlushLifeMedia.com. Let us remix your digital presence. Hey, we've got gear. Visit IRTSShow.com for coffee cups, caps, t-shirts, and just added IRTS Live mouse pads and personal protective masks. Founded by our own Ryan Nicole. Check out Haven, a cultural media production and distribution initiative for housing justice. Find out more at havenprojectoakland.com. Join DJs Big Russ and CJ Flash for the world-famous show live Fridays, noon to 4 Pacific. Catch them on the following social media platforms. And if you'd like to join us as a sponsor, please email us at info@irtsshow.com.
We are back. We are back. We are back. It's IRTS Live. We're talking about Curtis Mayfield. It's my birthday, so we're talking about me. We're having some fun. I'm having some fun. This is the first time I've ever done this. And my sister then just jabbed me onto the, gave me a jab and left. And Russell's just so happy. It's like he's got permission now. This is for your sister, Jerry. And then proceed with an insult, you know. But
we got another surprise in the back.
Oh, I don't know if I can handle this, but all
You
right.
can handle this.
All right. What else you got?
This is a good one.
I'm
Are
still
you
not
ready?
the one.
Are you ready for
Take a
it?
deep breath.
Bow.
D minor. Now he said
What
nice.
up?
What's happening, young man?
What's up? Happy birthday, Sir Dove.
Thank you very much. What's your shirt? The chats way.
This is Chatway's workout. This is my cousin's sweatshirt, his brand, track and field up there in Sacramento.
All right. We'll send him a bill for that little spot in there. That's $35. Okay.
Brother said, Venmo me the money.
Happy birthday, Dove. You know, you are the headliner of the Capricorns, and you know they say the best for last. So just, man, a blessing it is just to know you, just to be in your circumference. I appreciate you so very much. You do a lot for the community. So thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, D-Mine. I've known you for a long time, and he's always been just that. And he's the same way with Antoine and Russ and all of you, just so respectful and just a good young man. And I appreciate you, young bro. I really do.
Thank you. I appreciate you all.
And what do you? Yeah, you all love us. Antoine, just so you know, anytime somebody says, "Oh, we do this," whether you're on or not.
It's like a drinking game. Yeah, drinking game. Every time you hear, "Oh, yeah."
Right.
Well, I appreciate you, man. So look, you got a minute to listen to some music?
Man. I got a minute or two for my peoples.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, CJ. Get some more Curtis Mayfield.
We talked about soundtracks. How about this?
Many say that I'm too young to let you know just where I'm coming from. Oh, but you will see that it's just a matter of time. My love will surely make you mine. Oh, living in a world ghetto life. Everybody around seems so tight, but nothing's wrong. It's all right. My man, I like the kinds of ways we have our fun. His loving ways sends me on and on. Yeah, but my man, people out there can understand. I'm giving him something he can feel.
Yes, Tracy and Ryan got the dance steps down. So y'all go first.
I see.
Ladies first.
We should have coordinated.
Yeah, we should have. We didn't. We forgot. We got our choreography wrong. But I saw you take the glove off. We took the glove off at the same time.
Okay, right.
We did. That. Reefa, like Russ wrote in the comments. I mean, again, I'm blown away by Curtis. His lyrics. He has an ability to capture a moment and a time and just make it feel really real, you know. That just the way he comprised those lyrics is like you're talking to your man and you're telling your girlfriends about how you and your man get down. It's just so spot on. You would think he had a man or something, you know. No disrespect to the brother, but he just knew how to capture a moment. I just love it.
I think about Philip Michael Thomas in that movie. And,
Sticks.
Yeah, Sticks. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, Sticks. I had a little crush on Sticks.
Yeah, you got your heart palpitating.
Taco meat and all, huh?
I don't know that he had taco meat. I think he had taco meat. Like slicked around.
He had taco meat.
He had taco meat.
It didn't match your hair on top of his head, that's for sure. He should have
taco meat.
It was a difference. Okay.
Yeah, whatever he had up here did not match what was there. You know?
Oh, okay. I didn't care about that. Taco meat and all. It's okay.
Yeah. Curtains didn't match the drapes.
Well, I was going to say that, but I didn't think I should.
You were right, Jerry. Good call.
But the song, you know, to me, the song, if there's somebody out in this world that for some reason does not get Aretha Franklin, close your eyes and listen to the way she sings that song. The way she, it's just like her voice caresses the words, and she just gives it back to. She was taking her time. It's like she wasn't singing to any beat. She was just. You catch me, I'm living in a world of ghetto life.
Ooh,
just like that, and just like you catch me with the music. You know, that to me, she sounded as good as she's ever done. I mean, with her early stuff too, she must have been in her prime at that time, because that's a fantastic album. And that song right there, I loved In Vogue too. I love the version too.
Yeah.
And I can't even tell you who sang it in the newer Sparkle. That's how much that one didn't matter.
Oh, I don't know.
Wow.
It wasn't Jordan Sparks. It was, I don't even know who it was, but
didn't matter. Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
You couldn't get to Aretha.
Nobody can get to Aretha. Okay.
It didn't matter.
You know what? It's really, you know, content, and I think that's what made music stand out back then, because they would tell a story, and then you would know you felt it. You know, and either you were going through it or you knew somebody who was going through it. And the content of music is so important. And that's the reason why we fell in love. And of course, with the vocals of Aretha Franklin, some of the other artists that were out there, man, it was absolutely beautiful. And content matters. So let me tell people that right now, content matters. Good content things that people actually go through. And I don't mean just a certain group of people. I mean, everybody. It appeals to everybody what they were speaking about. And it was beautiful.
Agreed.
Yeah. Absolutely. Russ, you got anything on that one?
No, I was going to touch on the Bay Area connection with Foster and McElroy and what they did with In Vogue. To put the only way I think anybody could kind of hang with Aretha's vocals is to add a 4-part harmony to it, and they killed it. They delivered on that song. Yeah. There's not many people that can cover an Aretha Franklin song and do it justice. Yeah. And I thought they killed it, and a nice retro look on the video too. Yeah, it was really smart, very well done.
I thought they did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Good call, Russ.
Red dresses were selling like hotcakes.
Yeah, that was everybody's prom outfit that year.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all was fast.
I mean, I wasn't part of it. I was looking. That was big cuz. So yeah, they were fast. I wasn't part of it.
Where you going?
Yeah, one day I'm trying to be in that vision. Okay, trying to be in the number.
All right, CJ Flash, keep it going, brother.
Let's do it again.
Ooh.
We'll do it again. Do it. Do it. Let's do it again. Sometimes rain, moving when I hear the sound, like you and me, baby, getting down with the sounds around. Oh, the smell of the morning flower, as we pass away the hours. I wanna do it again, do it again, do it. Let's do it in the morning, sweet breeze in the summertime. Feel your sweet face, all laid up next to mine. Sweet love in the midnight, Could sleep come morning light. No worry about nothing. Just getting good, just getting good, just getting good love.
Ooh, talk about another soul singer. Listen to that voice,
See?
man. Maybe Staples. Good
Mavis
Lord.
Staples. Oh yeah.
I can't even describe that little something she's got in her voice. You know that just
It's called
The
soul.
rasp.
It's called
Yes.
soul. That's what it is.
It is truly so.
It doesn't have to be
Again,
described.
I think this speaks to Curtis's talent again, just as a lyricist, as a producer too. The more I listen to all these songs, it's evident to me that he was he obviously picked like premier singers, but he was in the studio with these people and he had to convey to them and communicate, that you got to get into the space of these lyrics and then sing those lyrics the way that they make you feel. Like that's not just a straight ahead delivery, right? There's some coaching in there, I think.
Yeah. And you said something, Jerry, that was interesting, that he enunciates everything that he says. And that's usually church grooming, because you couldn't be in the choir and be mumble mouth. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I tried that and Daryl Coley pointed me out and was like, ma'am, do you want to be here or no?
Not Daryl. Not Daryl.
I went to a workshop, didn't know what I was doing, and I was mumble mouth and he was like,
ooh. Not Daryl.
Oh my God. So that, and then being able to like you said, vocally produce an Aretha, and all of these rich vocals like that, you would have to, I would think, come from probably from the church, with that type of direction.
And I think with Mavis Staples, she when I heard that song, she sounds like Curtis. Yeah. Like I can hear Curtis singing that song, and I think she was a perfect pair for Curtis in regards to like working in the studio. And she kind of reminds me of Wanda Rogers from the Marvelettes. When Smokey started producing them, a lot of the songs went to her because she sounded like her. And I feel the same way about Staples with Curtis.
Little flex. You just flexing right quick. D minor, you gonna come on the show and flex one time? Yeah.
What do you call him, Russell? The Brown Tanica or something like that?
Brown Tanica.
Encyclopedia Brown Tanica, right?
Encyclopedia Brown is your name.
I like it.
That's fantastic vocals again from Mavis Staples. I love that. One more, CJ. One more.
It is dead. That's what I said. Let the man rap a prayer and said he'd send him home, but his hope was a rope and he should have known. It's hard to understand there was love in this man. I'm sure all would agree that his misery was this woman and things. Now Fred's dead. That's what I said.
See, again, he's just talking through it. Freddie's dead. That's what I said. And there's that little that whistle in the voice, which I love it. It's unique.
I don't want to ever hear you say that ever again.
What's
that? Don't ever sing those lyrics like that, dude. Ever. I am banning you. That's what I said. That's from your own show. Don't you ever do that.
Okay. I'm sorry. You got permission from my sister. What can I do, man? What I got to do?
You take it. You went all the way to Atwater and took the stank off that song.
Put the stain back on it. Somebody talk about Freddie and Freddie being dead.
Let me tell you, as a DJ, this is 30 years after the song came out. There's one of the biggest points of gratification is when I can drop an old school joint in front of 18,000 people and everybody in unison goes, "Oh!" And that is one of those joints. That is one of the songs you could just stop whatever you're playing and just drop it from the drum, and it's so funky, and it's such a vivid picture of what was going on in that scene in the movie, because everybody could relate to it. and it was just like the song itself was just so damn funky. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful
I
song,
think
man.
about the
Again, it
sample.
reminds me. It just reminds me of those old times. And every time I hear Curtis Mayfield, I just think back. You know, I didn't grow up in Oakland, but I did grow up on the east side of San Jose. And just, man, it was just one of those times, man. I could just see. I'm saying I could just see the scenery. It was so crazy, man, because, you know, back in the day, I could just see my uncles. And every time I hear Curtis Mayfield, I can see my mother in the kitchen right now because it reminds me of her as well. She's in the kitchen, she's cooking, she's doing her thing. And I can see my uncle in the front room, you know, he and his friends, and they're just talking and they're laughing. I'm this little bitty kid in the back room, and you go into the kitchen because you're hungry, because they're cooking, and you can see everything, but the music is playing and everybody's just doing their thing, and they're dressed exactly the way that the movie, you know, that when you see the movie Superfly, it's crazy. And so that is always in the back of my mind every time I listen to Curtis Mayfield.
I think about the sample that Hammer did back in the day. I think I was still in high school, and it was I Can Do It, and I don't know, it just worked for me. It was really, really
What was the
fun.
song? That's What I Said.
That's what I said. Come on. So shout out to Hammer, Holy Ghost Boy,
Yeah. Busted Records.
Busted Records. You know what I mean?
The Holy Ghost Boy.
And Fishbone actually did a sample. They are a remake of Freddie's Dead.
Who did?
Oh, Fishbone.
Oh wow, tight.
Whatever happened to Fishbone?
They're still
Are they
touring.
They're still touring. Oh, they were touring.
Well,
Nobody's touring.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be clear.
Yeah.
They're still zooming. Like the rest of
They're touring in their living room right now.
Right.
Incredible group, though. Incredible.
Oh, for sure. No doubt.
All those groups, Bad Brains, Fishbone, dude, just and Living Color. Can't leave out Living Color.
Yeah, Living Color. Come on.
I don't know Bad Brains, but okay.
Jerry, do you know Cult of Personality?
I do know that. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm pulling you in. I'm pulling you in.
Okay, I'm in. Okay. DJ Flash.
Yes.
You're up with your part. No. Let me stop.
Come on, dude.
Ryan Nicole. You got some new music for us?
I do have some new music for
Wait,
it.
hold on. We got to get your graphic up. There we go.
There I am.
New Music Tuesdays.
It is New Music Tuesdays. We are going to talk about a soundtrack, since we've been talking about soundtracks for the last couple of songs. And we're talking about a composer in the brother Curtis Mayfield. We're going to talk about the film that Tracy talked about a little bit earlier, One Night in Miami, directed by the brilliant and exquisite Regina King. One Night in Miami features music as produced by Terrence Blanchard, who is a brilliant composer. And I thought if we were going to nod to anybody today, you know, as it pertained to Curtis Mayfield, Terrence Blanchard would be the right person, in that he really grabs the emotion of a scene. But also, we're going to talk about Leslie Odom. So the music on the soundtrack is what you should check out. Leslie Odom plays Sam Cooke in the film. And his performance, what I've seen so far, is just wonderful. But his performance on the soundtrack, too, he captures the feeling of that era. He captures the feeling of Sam Cooke. And he's got some songs on the soundtrack that'll land you right back in that time. So I say check out One Night in Miami. Check it out as the film, but also get into the soundtrack as well. Produced and composed by Terrence Blanchard, featuring Leslie Odom and several other folks. Taking the Bangers is on there. Lots of other people on there. It's a really great project.
Good pick.
Awesome.
Good pick.
Thank you.
I love it.
All right.
You
I
muted,
haven't
Jerry.
seen that movie.
No, it's just that I like Tanking the Bangers.
Yeah, Tanking the Bangers is
They're
awesome.
real cool. I like them.
They were here actually. The last big event that I went to that I hosted prior to us shutting down last year was the Black Joy Parade. I hosted that event, and the headliner was Tanking the Bangers. And when I tell you, Tarana, who is the lead singer, was just wonderful, and the band was phenomenal and humble and beautiful people. They were great, and they couldn't have picked a better place to come than Oakland, California, amongst a sea of Black people who were singing their lyrics back and reflecting all that beautiful melanin. It was a great way to, if we had to go in quarantine, it was a great way to go, you know.
Nice. Yeah, they were really excited to play Oakland at Black Joy. First time they came to the Bay, they were booked at the Chapel in San Francisco.
Oh wow!
And I think it was me and maybe 3 other people didn't have a broom that looked like me.
Ouch!
And they walked out on stage like,
uh-oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
But they are a solid band, a really solid band from New Orleans. You want to dig into them, you can start from the very beginning, listen to all their music, and you can really catch. There's 2 things you should listen to if you're interested in new music from Tank. Is there is a great on, I think it's on YouTube. Where they are playing with the Philharmonic.
Yes.
And it's a very recent clip, and it's extraordinary. Another deep dive into them. She's interviewed on Questlove Supreme with Fonte and Laia and Questlove, and it's a really good piece. You can dig into that too.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this call out to Brother Quest, Amir. Go on and put my bro Big Russ on, because he be shouting out your show every week. So
I'm a fan. I actually like the show. I really do. I listen to it more when Fonte's on, because that's the guy. Hanging out with Fonte, you just gotta just roll with it. But he's got a lot of questions into a lot of stuff. He was in Soul. He voiced a character and did some music stuff in the movie Soul. He's directing a documentary that's going to showcase at Sundance coming up next month. It's called Black Woodstock, which is a feature about the Harlem Cultural Festival. It was a concert that went down back in the day, but Jerry's probably there with some wet naps back then.
Do you say these things because you think I'm not listening? Is that why you throw me a jab every week?
Just trying to make sure I'm keeping you involved in the show.
I'm here, man. I'm here. One thing I will say too about Odom. What's his first?
Leslie. Yeah.
He did, and I don't think this is giving away the movie, but he did a take on Change Gonna Come, which is gonna make you want to listen to that song every day for the rest of the month. So watch the movie if you haven't seen it. It's only like an hour and 30 minutes or so, or something like that. So it's definitely a fun, intense, interesting, fictional movie. It's not all true. It's based on a true story, but we weren't in the room, and that's all I can tell you. So
and one last thing I want to say about Leslie. What I didn't get to highlight him enough, but Leslie, he played Aaron Burr in Hamilton. And he has this effect. He's like a crooner, a new age crooner, not in the vein of like John Legend. He's kind of got his own classic sound. He's got that rasp in his voice that you seem to like, Jerry. And they couldn't have cast a better dude. Like he's obviously a brilliant actor, but just really locks into like an era very well. He's kind of got an old soul.
I'm so glad they didn't cast Wayne Brady. I'm so glad.
Oh my God,
man.
Wayne Brady.
No, thank you, Wayne.
Wayne Brady.
Wayne
Brady's a very talented brother. He's very talented.
He is.
And he could deliver. But if I had to pick between the two, I would just say Leslie. And Leslie's got a book out too. Flash, remember we did that event? He's got a book.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Wayne Brady can play Curtis Mayfield.
Maybe.
No.
I feel like Wayne Brady.
Wayne
Brady is like one role away from something to solidify him, because I think he's a gifted. He's really gifted.
He's very talented.
Wayne Brady's gonna have to choke him in.
Dave Chappelle. What Wayne did that was tight was the BET Awards was the first quarantine virtual award show last year, right? And he sang and played Little Richard so well. I was blown away by his performance. Right. So I think he can lean it.
He's one role away, I think, from something that'll really help us understand his.
I think you're right.
It's hard to take Wayne Brady seriously. That's the problem, Wayne Brady.
Dude, just go watch the Wayne Brady Chappelle episode. That's all I have to say. Yeah. You have a whole new respect for Sherry Dove. I have a whole new respect for him.
Or watch him when he was on the Real Husbands. Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Wayne didn't just let's make a deal. He's not just let's make a deal. I think he's.
And I agree with that, Jerry, because it's like when Jamie Foxx started his music career, he came fresh off of playing Wanda.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so a lot of people probably would have said, but I bought the album and I really liked
Thank you.
Jamie Foxx.
I got
You
the
know,
album too.
you know what sold Jamie?
Oh, I
though,
thought you
with
said
that
you had
show?
Wayne Brady's album because I got
No.
Wayne Brady's
Oh
album.
Lord, no!
You do?
Stop
Oh,
it.
wow.
I thought that's what you were saying, Tracy.
I can hear you, Ryan. Ryan, I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, when he had his own show.
Thank you. Break it
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Break
There
it
you
down,
go.
Russ.
That's what the whole thing. He and Marcus King, they had it all planned out. They had it all planned out.
Yeah.
That's really good for him.
Shout out to Marcus King.
Yeah, for
Shout out to
sure.
Marcus
And
King.
and Jamie King. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Jamie
LaRonda
King.
Sutton, she used to work
And-
with Jamie
Yeah.
for a while, right?
Marcus
yeah.
Fox, maybe.
LaRonda Sutton.
And Regina King, since we go, let's make a full
Okay.
circle.
And Martin Luther the King. Hello, let's
The
do
King.
it.
Oh, the King.
Martin Luther King.
Oh,
Oh,
the
the
King.
King.
Oh, the King.
And the king of R&B, Bobby Brown.
Okay.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
And the
The
King
people
of
just
Soul.
tuning in, they're like, what the hell are they doing, man?
Before we all get to the music and everything, G, I'm going to say happy birthday to you once again, brother. As you guys do know, I am doing 2 shows on the radio now, and it's keeping me extremely busy. And sometimes I feel like that's all I am behind the mic. And I worked ahead, so I can pop on and say happy birthday to you and to see everybody, because man, I miss being on this platform every week with you guys, man. It's crazy because it's tough. It's extremely busy. So I do want to say happy birthday to you, brother.
Thank you.
Miss you guys. Love you, brother G. We'll be back in Vegas
you too,
soon,
man. Love you too.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. Many blessings and love to you all. And I will definitely
right.
pop in and out when I can. All right.
You better
Hey,
be.
Antoine Davis.
No doubt. No doubt.
Thank you very much. Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
y'all.
All
Love
right.
you, Antoine.
Be
Happy
well.
Hey,
All right, man.
hey.
One time on the road. Hey.
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 All right,
All right, man. See you. All right. We're on track here. We got one more song, and then we're going to bring up Russell Gatewood. But CJ, what else you got?
Embracing me this way. Kiss my lips for taste. Oh, sweet ecstasy. Give it all up to me. Give it all up. Give it all up. Carry on all day this way. You're so good to me.
My goodness, Flash. Come on,
I'm about
Flash.
to change the lights, Flash. I'm about to change the lights.
Yeah. Take it one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
I might ask you for a COVID-free, non-homosexual hug right now, too, brother. Get over here.
Yeah,
Get over here.
Oh, but bro, I don't know, man.
Talk about that song, man. Talk about that song.
We discovered that after, some of us discovered it before Puff and them got a hold of it with Mary, but or whoever produced. I think that was Puff's organization.
Yeah, I think that was Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky Thompson.
I think it was Chucky.
But
was that Lewis?
You might be right. No, you might be right, Tracy. Good call. Good
What
call.
was it?
Jam and Lewis on the
Share My World, right?
Yeah, the Share My World, My Life record. Those 2 records.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I
might
don't
have to
know.
Google that.
I don't know. But when
one there.
Flash is right, because when I heard the song, when I heard Mary's version, I said, they did it. They got it. Because they nailed it. They nailed it. Sped it up a little bit. Still had the soul, still had the flavor in it. They nailed it.
It's perfect.
It was dope.
Right.
Wait for the Google. Wait for the Google.
Yeah, she's got her head down Googling.
All we see is Roots right now.
I just knew D Minor was gonna jump in on me, but no. Be happy. I'm just pulling it. I'm I'm trying to see who did that
record. The Curtis joint. It wasn't a big. I don't even think it was a single.
No, it wasn't.
It was actually Puffy and I think Poke from Tone and Poke.
Well, it says,
okay.
exactly. Puff, Arlene Duvall, Jean-Claude Oliver, Poke and Tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
They did
it
a good job
wasn't a
with that.
single, but it was song that everybody who was a Curtis fan, because then we listened to the entire album.
Right.
So we were all familiar with the song. So when you heard it, it was like, they did it.
It was a stepper's groove. I got it, from some of the cats, just a stepper's groove. And then when Mary got a hold of it, everybody really started digging for it and pining for it.
Well, I hear people right now asking, what's the name of the song, what the album is from?
All right. You're So Good to Me is the name of the song, Mr. Curtis Mayfield.
Mm-hmm.
That's 78?
Yeah, 78, 79, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, they're going to be Googling that one tonight. You're So Good to Me.
Yeah,
It's
great song though.
Speaking of which, you guys make sure you are a member of the VIP Lounge. Make sure you go in there. Jerry Dub goes through a lot of trouble to post amazing content.
Absolutely.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, we could tell you're having fun with it. We could definitely tell. So make sure you guys go and you join. I believe the link is somewhere on the like page. So first you go like the page, okay, and then you join the club. But more importantly, we need you to go and subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. So go to the YouTube channel and subscribe, because you can see a lot of the replays there. And that would just really make Mr. Dub happy on his birthday.
If you want to give me a birthday gift, go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's what I really want.
Listen, slide his DM if you want to, Venmo him a little change.
Only for Venmo though. Don't slide in for no other reason.
Right. We got to catch it.
Don't get nobody cut.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, what? What do you do with it? Okay.
We started a fight and I didn't say a word here. So, I didn't say a word.
Oh,
Big Russ.
Russ.
What do you have? The view from the DJ booth we do each week with Russell Gatewood, showing us some beautiful pictures that he took. What do you got for us this week?
This week we chose a picture because we're talking about Curtis Mayfield, and I wasn't able to actually catch him on film or digital back in the day. And so I had a pick that came from last year when Mavis Staples was honored at SF Jazz. And I took a picture. I had a couple pictures, but this one is the one that I really dug. I thought I would share because she sang a couple of songs and had Martin Luther, Bonnie Raitt, so many people came out and just supported her that night. It was a really good night of music. And then she just surprised everybody and walked up on stage and did a couple songs. And it was bananas. And she was in great voice. And maybe I think, I was headed to Miami about a month after that, and I got on the plane, and she was in first class, of course. As I go back, I walk way past her to stewage, and and I told her, I said, I saw you at SF Jazz, and it was amazing. And she just stopped and talked, and people were waiting behind me, and I'm having a conversation with Mavis Staples. Y'all gonna wait for a second,
right?
And we got a chance to play with her because she was really digging CJ's set when we played with her at Brian Culberson's Napa Valley Jazz Getaway. She was really digging CJ's set. So Mavis is gold.
Another beautiful picture. Why did you decide to go black and white on that one instead of color? Just tell us what's in your head from the view from the DJ booth.
Well, actually, that's a view from the balcony. That's not a view from the DJ booth.
At least you got there.
They wouldn't have known. See, nobody would know.
So I went black and white with that because it seemed like it was a classic moment of a classic artist. And I just want to see it got her framed it so it was just a guitar, her, and just super simple.
I saw her once with B.B. King. Mavis Staples and B.B. King at the Paramount.
Wow.
At the Paramount. She was fantastic. So
my parents took me to the Monterey Jazz Festival. They dragged me to the Monterey Jazz Festival, and I did not want to go. Didn't want to go at all. Could not stand any of that jazz music. And then the Staples Singers came on. The Staples Singers came on, and they killed it. They killed. They had the entire Monterey Jazz Festival doing the bump. It was it was crazy. And then it started to open me up a little bit. I started to remember some of the other artists that I was kind of trying to escape in my head. My parents turned me on to a lot of music through that particular show.
What a great thing!
Yeah.
I hope my son feels the same way at some point.
He will.
Oh, if I had to put my money on it, your son is definitely exposed to amazing music, culture, history, everything.
He's going to be the next Encyclopedia Brown-Tanica. Watch.
Uncle T will cast it over.
They're gonna be like, "What is an encyclopedia, bro? What are you saying?"
Look it up.
Right.
Was that a big thing for you guys?
Yes.
Oh yeah. We still have ours.
Got that set. If you'd ask my sister, my mom would tell you she still got that set at the house. If you can't touch it, don't you touch it.
Wasn't no Google?
No. That is not an encyclopedia.
I know it's an atlas, but it's part of the whole collection. Okay? I'm trying to tell you that I have books.
They had the bonus selection. They had the bonus. They had the atlas.
Ryan pulling out a cookbook and stuff.
Pay the extra money for the atlas. See?
Yeah. That's the last $20 you have. Right.
We don't need the cookbook.
Why are you flossing on us?
That was the VIP package.
He went door to door selling encyclopedias.
Yeah. Yeah, one segment at a time. They didn't sell all 26.
Right.
Just like
World Book. We had World Book. We didn't have
World Book. Yep, that's right. Wow, we had them too.
All right, CJ Flash, keep the music going. We got about 20 minutes or so left of this show. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are having a good time out there as well. We're talking Curtis Mayfield and all kinds of things tonight. Keep it going, CJ. Wow, that's funky.
You ever heard it before?
I haven't heard that one.
Never heard that.
Yeah, that's one of those joints by one of Curtis's group, The Notations.
Okay.
Yeah, The Notations.
Yeah. And
not to be confused with the Foundations.
Not to be confused with the Foundations. But
yeah, they actually sang
the whole project, and they sang background on a lot of stuff. The Notations were really, really good, and Super People is the name of the song. I hear Sherry laughing in the background.
She's laughing because Ryan's throwing jabs over there. She said not to be, because Russell said not to be confused with Foundation, and Ryan said because they really sang or something like that.
I didn't even say that. I'm just
something like that. And there's Tracy with the wet nap again. I should have never told you guys this. I should have never ever told you that.
Oh, good.
You want it? Here.
People are going to ask me tomorrow. Say, Jerry, I loved your show last night. What do you remember about it the most? I don't know.
Listen, what's going to happen is you're going to become a billionaire because that is a brilliant invention, sir.
Yes.
You're welcome that we're creating this commercial for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Keep it going, CJ. Go ahead and do that speed stuff. The speed round.
Oh, the speed round?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, CJ, can I ask you a question?
You can.
What's that instrument that do? It sounds like a percussive instrument.
Like a xylophone?
It's a squeaker.
Yeah, what is that?
It's not a queeker. We got this running joke. So there's an instrument with it's a drum. And it's hollow at the bottom, and it has a stick tied to the drum head, and up and down, like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's called the Kawika, but Russ called it a squeaker.
I call it a squeaker because I used to make that same noise with a McDonald's straw and a Shamrock Shake.
It's true.
Ghetto improvisation.
That's right. That's right.
Let's improvise.
It's a squeaker. The sound is a percussion instrument. I'm just, it's fleeting me right now.
Okay, I'll have to get my Googles on. But I'm going to say it's a squeaker, henceforth. Thank you.
Until we know better, why not?
But the beginning of that song reminded me of Pick Up the Pieces. Am I slipping?
No, you're not slipping.
No.
I would say average white man might have heard that song.
Might have lifted that a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, they might have heard that song. They might have heard that song.
Tracy, you know how people be copying each other.
Yeah.
And whatnot. Yeah, they be out there,
Each other.
And whatnot.
Each other. Yeah.
Each other. I see you.
That's that ear, DJ Plush. That's that ear. You need that ear.
DJ Plush. DJ Plush.
DJ Plush.
I'm about to make a logo. DJ Plush it is. I have been done.
Tracy, working on that.
Trademark that thing.
40 years. Come on, Tracy.
You're so full of it.
I'm not. I'm so serious. Y'all don't believe me, man.
She's gonna be DJing holograms before she try to do it right.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know, Tracy. I've been hearing the story for about 10 to 12 years myself, Tracy. So
She gonna do it. And y'all gonna be mad because she's gonna be taking jobs. So listen.
I want her to take some jobs.
Oh, well, let me take some jobs.
We're going to give you the Jedi Knight training.
I'm not carrying no crates now. I'm not carrying no crates.
You don't have to. You don't have to now.
Okay.
You're all good.
All right.
But you got to have some crates. You got to have some crates. You got to know
I
your
got
music.
crates right here.
I know you got
Oh, yeah,
crates.
she got crates. She
got
got
gold and platinum crates.
She not playing.
She's not playing. She's going to pull out that whole frat hoe.
I got no whole frat hoe, but I got some, Sister Sledge. I got all kinds of little stuff over here in my crate.
Why are you so adamant? Why are you so adamant about not carrying crates? What's up with that?
It's heavy,
I
bro.
might break a nail or something. Burn a finger. That sounds like manual labor. I don't know. I just want to stand behind the DJ booth and be like,
Okay.
DJ Plush, I'll carry the crates, okay?
Oh, D minor.
See, now you got people. Now you got people already.
My people's in them.
Yeah.
I'll toast your stuff. DJ Plush on the track. Hey.
Yeah.
I got an MC and you know what I mean, a manager. So I'm happy out here in these streets.
Hey, Flash, we may never work again, bro.
It's going to end up like that. I can tell.
Don't even think that into existence. We speak
First Solange, now DJ Plush. It's all going.
Listen, Erykah Badu, Snoop was even doing DJ sets. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shaq does. Shaquille O'Neal does. Everybody,
Oh, if Shaq can do it, come on.
You got a posse. You already got a posse like 3-4 deep already.
Yeah.
We could wear velour. Come on, D Minor, are you ready?
Come on, Sean.
Ready.
Plush.
Ready.
Plush.
Sean John. Velour Sean John.
Oh man.
Well, let me not get ahead of myself because I need them to teach me how to do it.
Yeah, well, there's that part.
You just put me and CJ in the vegan soup line.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
We used to DJ.
Right.
Oh.
These newfangled DJs.
And she walking by and slapped you guys with a wet nap. Says, "Get away from me." she slapped us, but at least it smelled good. With a wet nap, DJ, how about some music, bro? How about some music? Let's get some music.
I'm tripping out. I'm tripping out over you, babe. Over you, babe. I'm tripping out. I'm tripping out over you, babe. Over you. Each day I'm not with you is like a day without sun. part of me. Cold, cold eyes upon me, they stare. People all around me, and they're all in fear. They don't seem to want me, but they won't admit I must be some kind of creature if they're having fears. From my party house, I'm afraid to come outside. Although I'm filled with love, I'm afraid they'll hurt my pride. So I play the part I feel they want of me. And I pull the shade so I won't see them seeing me. Having a hard time in this crazy town. Having a hard time. There's no love to be found. Having a hard time. Baby, this year I've been more than dear. So don't change your love. Don't change. There's 4 years to grow. And here I'm about to blow. Baby, don't change your love. Don't change. I'm in love.
Wow.
I see. I have to do some homework. I'm not ready to DJ. I don't want to DJ.
CJ, bro, you played that Baby Huey, the late great Baby Huey.
Yeah.
Hard times. I haven't heard. Oh,
So that
see
was,
that.
Go ahead.
It just. Baby Huey, he was another one that really encapsulate that Curtis sound.
Yeah.
And you just it's just you Curtis's weekdays was everybody's best days, and it's just he can just make a hit. Yeah, fire.
I have to admit, I did not know anything about Baby Huey. I found out about Baby Huey through hip hop. That was one song that I found out about through somebody sampling it, and I went back and dug into it. Oh wow! And then I realized the original song was way better than the song that I was listening to.
All right, so let's do this for the people who don't know. Okay. Go through the 3 songs, starting with the first one, and tell us about Flash.
First one was Tripping Out. That was actually Curtis singing on that one. Second one was Baby Huey, a remake of Hard Times. Curtis was much slower than that, and Baby Huey's version was much more gripping and aggressive. And that's what Tribe used to sample that. Prior to that, Tripping Out was who was that? That was sample that. It's in the back of my mind. Sugar Come On.
Camp Low.
Camp Low.
From the DX Connect.
Yeah. Sugar Come On. Sugar Come On.
That's the jam.
And then the last one was the 5 Stair Steps.
Yeah.
So that's a remake of another Curtis song as well, and those drums have been sampled from by everybody from Ice Cube on down. Hip Hop Array, of course, those are the same drums. But Ice Cube did a song called "Bird in the Hand," same drums.
Okay.
So those drums have been sampled over and over.
Yeah, taken apart piece by piece. And put in different songs. 5 Stair Steps, man.
God, he did that.
5 Stair Steps. I mean, they should have been bigger than what they had did for that little time. I mean, you think about it, they're in the conversation with the Silvers, with the Jacksons,
absolutely,
and Switch. So I mean, they were phenomenal.
So did they only reinvent themselves because of disco?
Yeah, they merged into the Invisible Man Band and did that song. It's an all night thing.
Yeah,
that was it.
Is that the Dang, do you know?
Night thing.
Say that one more time.
Did they merge just because of disco? They merged
all night.
I'm not sure. I assume.
No, don't mind me. Don't mind me. All night thing.
Let's go.
Breakdown. People on the floor.
It needs
Getting bottom now.
Freaks on the floor.
Sorry, were you trying to say something
Yellow
important? Yeah,
green, it's a funky scene.
oh Lord,
He hit the groove.
he's feeling it. No, he got
That's the song right there.
This is why they are the world famous, because that was musical education for me. I could have told you nothing about that. So I salute these gentlemen on stage.
Yeah.
Coming.
Here we go.
Coming.
I don't know. That must have been a personal moment they had there.
Right, that was a moment.
All right, y'all good?
They were sharing stories.
But you got to give it up to Curtis Mayfield because he had at that time he had so many pupils. Like you said, Baby Huey, Mavis Staples, and then another character that was running around at that time. He was on Motown, Angela Bonds.
Right.
He puts me in mind of Curtis Mayfield. As I was like, ooh, wow. And Angelo didn't do a lot of stuff, and I know he did. He was more of a staff producer over there at Motown for a little while, and he worked with the Temps and some of the other acts during the 70s. But he put me in mind of Curtis Mayfield.
And he also produced some stuff for Linda Clifford too. That was
Linda Clifford. Yeah, Curtis. That's right. Kurt Town.
Yep.
Yes.
And then Leroy Hudson.
Took his place in the Impression, and went solo.
That's right.
And had a lot of hits on Curtom Records. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. I think this has been a great show. We got one more song that we want to play from Curtis that you see. Did you see that request, Flash?
Yeah.
Don't say nothing yet. Okay. So what I want to do is right now is we want to go around the horn. We want to come back and play that song, and we're going to close with our regular feature. Okay, so let's go around the horn and talk to our guest, Mr. D Minor. Tell us what you're doing, brother. You're obviously in the studio right now. What are you doing?
Okay, well, yeah, KLW. This is the home of D Minor and Ryan Austin.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so here as an announcer, and here during the days, bringing that NPR and that local public radio feel. WEOA, Evansville, Indiana, afternoon 2 to 6. WEOA, 98.5.com. And then KPFA, Let's Talk Music. Thomas J. and D Minor, Sunday nights at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Check us out.
And he's got a set of brown Tanicas coming out soon.
Yeah, thanks to by way of Big Russ.
Thank you very much, Russ.
Do it.
Ryan Nicole, your turn. Go ahead. What's going on?
Tomorrow I'm really looking forward to kind of sitting in peace and watching the inaugural proceedings and saying goodbye to 4 years of terror and, bearing down for the work ahead because we got a lot of work ahead. Developing more work. I'm in the writer's room right now for a couple series and continuing with some musical work and, I'll be busy, I'm sure, because it's Black History Month coming up. But yeah, just grateful to be on this side during this time in history. This is an unprecedented time in a lot of ways, and I'm looking forward to the work that we're all going to put in this next administration.
All right.
And they should just follow you on Instagram, right?
Please follow me on the gram. Yeah, at Miss Ryan Nicole. And actually, that's my handle on everything. So if you need to find me on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, that's me.
Oh, I challenge you to a TikTok. What we're doing?
I'm still learning, but I could always TikTok.
Listen.
Tracy, since you would go ahead and finish your thoughts. What do you got going on?
Oh, listen, I'm gearing up to do a special Valentine's go live on my Plush Life Media page. And so we're going to be talking about Valentine's makeup for those that have a boo or looking for a boo. So I'll be dropping those dates probably by the end of the week. And I'll be doing a makeup session with the director of creative cosmetics there, Cindy Watson. And so I'm very excited. She's going to come and give us some personal tips and talk about makeup and tools that we use.
Tools?
So,
get your date night right. Get your date night right.
Get your date right and your skin right. So one of the tools that I'm in love with is a facial steamer.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where she was going with
that.
That's
why I had to go ahead and explain. Let me go ahead and be thorough and explain. Those tools. Yeah, makeup tools, brushes and whatnot,
Okay. Those kind of tools. All right.
Yes, those tools. So yeah, I'll be dropping some flyers on that, and it's gonna be a lot of
Chapstick.
fun. Chapstick and whatnot, your lip glosses. Yeah.
Rosa Gaywood, I challenge you now with your freshly chapped lips to follow that. Go ahead, brother.
Freshly chapped.
Zoom in.
Freshly
Like
unchapped.
I got a big old stick of just instant chapped lips right here.
You know what I meant, man. You know what I
When
meant.
you're in the mood for chapped lips,
Unchapped.
I am like Ryan. I'm going to light some incense, and I'm going to relax tomorrow and watch the tranquil transition. And I'm not going to talk about any of this last 4 years. I'm just going to do everything I can to help push this thing forward, to help this administration do what it needs to do so it can help me, help my brothers, help my sisters. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I haven't, as a young adult, I didn't really look forward to the inaugurations at all. That wasn't my thing. It wasn't until, frankly, it wasn't until 2008, well, actually that was 2009, that I really got into it and what it actually meant. I don't have the same context as I did in 2009, but I do have the same passion that I had in 2009 because it's definitely needed. And we're going to hopefully carry that whole spirit through the end of the week for Friday, for our show on Friday, the world famous show with my man, the almighty DJ CJ Flash, right up there in the corner, getting down for 4 hours, 12 to 4, every Friday. Get to hang out with this dude and play music and have fun and crack jokes. And I might even wear a mauve blazer this Friday.
Mauve.
I might go out and get my peppermint pen pimping on.
I think you guys with the peppermint, and somebody else said something about a pumpkin spice or whatever.
Oh,
But anyway,
supposed to see the private chat.
you got it right in front of me. Tell me
no,
that.
That's it's called private chat for a reason.
I'm not in.
No, you're in, but you can't tell everybody what's on the private chat.
Stuff.
Okay, I just want people to understand when I go upside your
Listen to
head.
your wife.
That it
Listen to your wife. Say it again.
Listen, we have another surprise, Jerry Dub. We just dropped quick surprises on you and everything. And we have a beautiful, beautiful lady that's in the background, and she is such she's like a queen in the Bay Area.
Yeah,
she's a queen.
And
she runs things in the Bay Area. If you want an event, I don't care if it's from politics to social, she can take care of you.
Yeah.
And so we are graced to have this beauty on here. And
let's see who we got.
Deanna.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
Thank you, Deanna Roberts.
Hi. Sorry I'm so late. I'm still working, but I wanted to wish you much love. Feliz cumpleaños. It's your birthday. All of the above.
Okay, I'm sorry. Spanish.
I was trying to give you some Spanish, man.
Oh, okay. I speak different languages, but I don't always understand them. But carry on. Go ahead. Carry on.
No, I just wanted to wish you a very wonderful birthday, even in this COVID. And I hope that you are enjoying yourself and you're surrounded by a bunch of wonderful people around you in the corners above you and below you.
Yes.
And beautiful wife and everything as well. So I just want to say thank you for all of your support for me and always being there like family. And so I just wanted to make sure I wished you a happy birthday.
Well, thank you, Deanna Robinson. Let me tell y'all, if you need an event planned, she doesn't do that little stuff. She's big time now. She don't do no baby, announcements and stuff like that. But if you got something major, she got you.
I can announce you.
No, she's not doing the piñata gender reveal. She's not doing that.
Don't call her for that, okay?
She's 6 and 7 figures and above. This is
thank you.
I'm so proud of this woman and what she's been able to accomplish, and her latest degree.
Hello.
Yeah. She got a master. She got her master's.
So the price just went up.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I need you guys to be my agent. There you go. My manager.
She's where the money resides. She's exactly where the money resides.
But it's
Where
just
the
a
money
good investment. She would do for you what you need to get done. I thank you for popping in there, Deanna.
Yeah. Thank you. And I wanted to tell everybody the show's just doing amazing. I love it. I have friends that are back east that's been telling me that they found the show, and I said, yes, I know them. So I just wanted to let you know that it's well received. Keep up the great work. We need all that, especially in this time right now. And hopefully you'll have a special show to cover all the inauguration for tomorrow. So,
hey, all right.
All righty. Well, I love you all. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Love you too.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Now, with CJ Flash, we didn't hear from you, so you want to finish up about the extravaganza?
Yeah. We're just gonna get down for 4 hours on Friday, and it's a lot of fun, a lot of music, a lot of the banter is beyond reproach. The stuff that Russ comes up with on the fly is just ridiculous, and I have to follow him. So it's trained me to just kind of be on my toes, but we have so much fun doing the show, and the response is all love, and so we like to give love back. So we'll have a few giveaways that we're going to do on Friday. We love giving you guys the love that you guys give to us back. So join us this Friday on Twitch, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Mixcloud. Real easy to get to Mixcloud and Twitch. They're uninterrupted streams, so please partake in those. Facebook and IG, of course, they interrupt us because of whatever they decide. But uninterrupted streams, Mixcloud and Twitch, and we post the links on both Instagram and Facebook. So if you happen to join us on any one of those platforms, just know that it's going to be short-lived. But join us for the uninterrupted Mixcloud and Twitch.
I watch
and
on Twitch.
this Friday, we are going to give away ghetto wet naps.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Wet naps.
Wow. You don't have my permission to do that.
I hear you. You
don't have my permission to do that. You do not have my permission. So,
I have no idea why my mother had 17 bottles of yellow and black containers on the
Gina
Tay.
What was the theme song? Gina Tay.
Yeah, I remember that one, and I could bring home the bacon.
Actually, because
I don't know what you're even talking about. So, I just want to say that for those of you who missed it yesterday, these folks that you see, the IRTS team, D Minor, who usually is there with us in person, but was not part of the virtual celebration that we did. We helped celebrate the San Francisco MLK event online, and so you can still see that at sfmlk.org. There's two special shows that we did, one on justice, one on hope, which was the theme of this year's MLK event. The justice was with Rudy Corpus, and the hope was with Miranda Wilson. And we also had a virtual music channel that we had 11 different artists, including our very own Ryan Nicole, who played her video on there. Yes, how you doing? Yeah. And 11 outstanding videos that ran over and over, and you can catch up to that as well. Believe me, it's worth about an hour of your time to see 11 artists that are doing their thing here in the Bay. I'm going to let you in on a secret. I haven't even told you guys yet, but we got some big things coming up for Black History Month. That's all I'll say for right now. But you'll see. Well, I'll add this. You're going to see us on TV for the entire month of Black History Month.
Really?
The entire month of February.
Really?
That's all I'm saying. Y'all don't even know yet. See,
no,
I don't even know.
That's going to be on TV.
He's on TV now.
Oh boy!
Hey,
we made it. That's it.
We done made it.
I quit my job.
Mama, that skinny boy on TV.
I'm close.
I'd like you to play one more song by Curtis Mayfield.
All right.
And then come back to us for a short second and then do the getaway, okay?
I can do that.
Sure you want to come back to us?
A short second and then getaway.
Honeysuckle land, a great big expression of happiness. Boy, you could miss with a dozen roses. Such would astound you. The joy of children laughing around you. These are the makings of you. It is true, the makings of you.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Wow.
Curtis. Curtis.
Had to get that one in. Had to get that one in. Your request for us, and I'm sure everybody out there wanted to hear that one as well. So,
Man.
Any final last thoughts on Curtis Mayfield?
Just thank you, brother. Thank you,
Yes.
Curtis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just such a treasure. Such
Yes,
a treasure.
indeed. And we'll be seeing Curtis Mayfield story starring Wayne Brady soon on Netflix. On Netflix. I'm calling it.
Hotdogwater.com.
Find it on hotdogwater.com.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it. So that's going to do it for us this week. We're going to see you next week with another show at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope you had a good time. Thank you all for all the birthday blessings and everything like that. We appreciate you. We love you. Bye now.
IRTS Live is brought to you by United Players. It takes the hood to save the hood. Lifelong medical care, offering high-quality health, dental, and social services to all ages and incomes. This episode is powered by PlushLifeMedia.com. Let us remix your digital presence. Hey, we've got gear. Visit IRTSShow.com for coffee cups, caps, t-shirts, and just added IRTS Live mouse pads and personal protective masks. Founded by our own Ryan Nicole. Check out Haven, a cultural media production and distribution initiative for housing justice. Find out more at havenprojectoakland.com. Join DJs Big Russ and CJ Flash for the world-famous show live Fridays, noon to 4 Pacific. Catch them on the following social media platforms. And if you'd like to join us as a sponsor, please email us at info@irtsshow.com.